Look who's here. The man with the green hat.
Yo, man.
Hey, how's it going?
That's not bad, buddy.
You still have the green hat.
Get in here. Oh, man, it's so good to see you.
What an eyesore. I hate this. I mean, I just put it there just the other day. I hate it. I've been able to look at it for about a day and a half, and I hate it. Did I mention that I hate it? It looks terrible. Terrible. So this, I'm not sure, it's not set in stone or anything, but this area here is probably where it's going to stay when we don't use it for its intended purpose. It'll be like a little bunkhouse, and I want to make a little area for it. If you watched this deleted scene video right here, then you've heard about that. But with this here, it's, ugh, I hate it. It looks bad. I don't want it to be in the same vicinity. So I gotta move it. Damn it! It's heavy. Damn it, that actually reminds me. Those are gonna look cool when they get set up where they're going. Or maybe they are going there. Imagine I just threw this. Yeah, because it says it's illegal to have drones and stuff. Huh. It's interesting. What, the concrete?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with like the different color.
Yeah, maybe the water's that high sometimes. Although that seems kind of higher than that.
Yeah, it would be, that's like as high as everything. But I imagine the water can get that high. Someone probably knows. Who can tell us in the comments. Never been to the Hoover since I was a little kid. Ashley's never been to it. There's a bunker up there. It's kind of cool. What kind of maneuver is that? Oh, Hoover Dam, lookout, gifts, and refreshments. But how do you even get there? They blocked it off. Oh, it's closed. It's not even open. Cheers. Oh, and guess who's back?
It's Gramps, and I'm so glad to be here. Hanging out with these guys, awesome. I've missed it for the past few years, but hopefully it's going to be a yearly thing, you know, back to the norm. And, you know, there's no better guys to hang out with than the three of these guys, right? Two of them are missing today.
I'd totally stop doing that as soon as you push record.
Alright, so this is my brother Will. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at caspers.kreationz. I'll put a thing in the comments so that you can just...
A link in the description.
Yeah, there we go. Not in the comments. And this, of course, is Gramps. And this is Jakota. Make sure you follow him as well. And Will, you should post more.
On YouTube, his name is Amish Will. No, it's not. No, don't listen to him. He's kind of senile.
So look forward to yearly Gramps Chronicles videos. Also...
Absolutely.
Also, you may have noticed his mug. There's Gramps Chronicles merch now. Link in the description. Also to this new mug as well. Mine has logos on it. His got that. Link in the description.
Yeah, this is, you know, buy more of these. They're better looking than that ugly mug. Not this mug, this mug. Oh, he stepped out of the frame. What? Now you got to edit that out. Oh my God. But anyway.
It took him forever to even notice this,
Oh my God, yeah. So where's the coffee, girl? What did you do with
coffee?
your coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Well, you had a coffee.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
I don't have cream right now, but I need milk.
No, that's fine.
Just black?
A little shot of milk would be good.
Oh, right there.
Right there, perfect. Okay, great. Excellent.
Do you need sugar?
No. As the wife would say, I'm sweet enough. How did you put this? How did you put the finish on? With a trowel? Done with a trowel.
Okay.
They pour in the outside. Oh my God,
The
you
outside
guys
too?
have done a lot.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good that you noticed, because people who've never been here before, they're like, wow, you live in a dump.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yes.
But compared to
You
what?
should have had a video of what it was when you came here. In the driveway.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes it look.
When it's green, well, I guess it's still green, but when it's green, it's even more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
At first I thought, this can't be Josh's. There's rich people that live here.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. I wish I remembered what year. Oh, and I like how you kept the end grain
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Oh, wow.
You can zoom them.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I don't need
that's
to
really
zoom.
pretty.
That's good. Oh yeah, that's the beaver, or they're both beavers
Yeah.
Where?
on the top of the post.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. You carved those?
I didn't. A local guy did.
Yeah. Oh, those are really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. See the live edge on the stairs?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
The risers, the treads are 3 inches thick, and the risers are 4.
Those are really nice. And I like how your posts, or whatever you want to call them, for your railing are like real, like they're not, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, they're real trees.
Yeah, they're like logs.
All draw knifed.
Logs.
Even those pickets.
You did them all. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He harvested them too.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's a lot of work.
235 pieces. It's got to be close to 30 inches in diameter.
Are you going to keep the sapwood?
Bits of it,
Yeah. Okay.
right? Listen, if you've only been here 4 years and accomplished what you've got accomplished, bro.
Oh, I know that's a decent amount.
lot.
I think it's a decent amount, especially
Yeah.
for just paying cash for everything.
Yeah, but you know, look at all the other stuff you're doing in between,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
You know, might be one of the reasons why you have a bit of a,
Maybe.
Yeah.
you know,
Caught up to you.
Could be.
yeah.
That would suck. So the table that I want to make for this dining room will be a cousin to this one. It'll just be longer.
Yeah, yeah.
But you see how it has this?
Well, why don't you wait? Well, because once I make the table, I'm gonna have a lot of red cedar cutoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When are you making that?
over the winter.
Yeah.
I'll probably start it when we come back from Ecuador. We're gonna go to Ecuador for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Crazy. Grandkids everywhere. Yeah, little Spencer, he just learned how to ride a bike, right?
Right.
Oh, I just noticed it. That's cool. That's cool.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. But they take me down to show me my bedroom, and they're going, go ahead, see your bedroom, go ahead, that's your bedroom. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, okay, what's on the other side of that door, right? You know, it's got to be something that they're not going in first. Anyways, I go ahead, I pull the door open. Oh, actually I push the door open. It's an inward swing.
No, you pulled it open.
Okay, then maybe I had too much tea before I went down there. Anyways. Ta-da! Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Oh my God. I gotta take pictures of this. Oh my God, man. Even the cushion, and look at this. Holy crap, man. Oh my God. Well, it makes the trip worthwhile. That is just crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Super cool, buddy. Super cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Love it. Love it. This is really kind of goofy, but I love it. But this is Josh.
So you can see who's here, what's here, but guess what's not here? Jakota and I, a few days ago, moved this eyesore out of the way. Okay. Had an excuse to clean up the boneyard here. This is the before. Had to make room for this, and it fit perfect. Whew. It looks a lot better tucked behind the garage here. With the same purpose, of course. It houses lawnmowers and all this other stuff. This made it super easy to bring it in here. So now that that's done, free trailer project coming sometime in another vlog. This vlog, we are gonna get this thing ready to paint.
So you don't know where your drill is? Like seriously, man?
What is that? I tell him I don't know where it is, and I'm like, it's probably on the roof, which is right there. And he's like, turn on the camera. Here it is.
What are you doing? Stop screwing around.
Get it? Screwing around? Because I'm screwing with a drill. Go.
Did you hear me?
It's not back heavy?
No.
Why would you put on the front?
That big mother pine.
Oh. Did you hear that, guys? My grandfather swears.
Get out of here. Oh my thing. No, you're gonna delete that out, right? I didn't realize you had that set up.
I'm not gonna delete it out. Hey dude, should I edit out him cursing?
Yeah.
No? Yeah, I'm not going to.
Come on, be on my side for once.
I think it's funny. That wasn't Gramps.
Let's see what you put on there, though, at least.
Yeah.
That is a big motherfucking pine.
Gramps. What? Is that a little mother pine right there? No. That looks like a... Man, you cannot put that in there. You'll lose viewers for sure. I know you will. Okay, Gramps does not swear. Stop it. That looks like a little mother piece of maple or ash. I'm going home.
So, as you guys can see, we are making some changes to the back here.
Gramps is.
Yeah, Gramps is. I was helping Jakota zip tie his bumper back on, showing how, because that used to be my truck. I was showing how I did it. But anyway, making some changes to the back here that will allow for better rigidity. We know that it drives perfectly how it is, but the safer it is, the better it is.
Here's old Gramps bending his woody.
was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work perfect.
So I send the boys in with a sheet of plywood to cut to fit this radiused section of the trailer. So they get the sheet of plywood inside, they cut the piece they need out of the sheet of plywood, right? And then they cut the relief cuts into it so we can bend it in there nice and easily. So they get that all done and they bring the piece out, and the piece they cut the relief cuts in is the piece that we're throwing away because it's not any good. So now the boys are in the shop. I don't know if you can see them from here. I'll just move in a little closer and you'll be able to see that, you know, these Edmonton boys are learning how to cut the right piece. But they like doing double work, right? You know, there's nothing like it. Just, I'm sure they're going to get it right this time. Guess what? It fits. Oh, I wish I would have farted. Okay, we're good.
This morning I woke up, drew the curtains, light outside, sit down on the sofa, had a cup of tea,
Freehand, baby.
then absorbed all the warmth in my mind. I counted each and every one of my blessings. And thank me for maintaining a right frame of mind. Enjoy the gratefulness.
We're gonna have to do something up there to get it to bed.
Oh yeah. I sat there alone.
Close enough.
With the forces.
Oh, I wish I would have farted.
Oh, dang on. Guys, I said close enough before out there, didn't get it on camera, and Roger's like, close enough, good enough for hand grenades, dancing, and Josh's carpentry. What a good zinger. Which is why I recut it there the last time I said close enough, because we are making some ribs so that our rollback fits in nice and snug and is sturdy because it's one piece. So we have it soaked in water, and it's in a let's call it a bending jig, whilst we figure out the complicated ribs that go on our existing construction.
Yeah, this isn't cut back far enough because the piece is not going up straight.
Oh, we didn't compensate for it moving that way.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. It needs to be like about an eighth of an inch.
I should have moved it over. Well, it's going to be all wrong now because it's going to be a whole 3/8 off.
No.
Yeah, because it's going to lift up and then it's going to not be on here anymore.
No, we won't. We're just pulling it forward. We're not lifting it. We're just pulling it forward. It's only out of this side, which makes it come forward. If you see, look, see down there? It's not tight. It's got to come in, right? Because I can see it's crooked, right? So you just cut about an eighth of an inch out of there. It's going to come forward. It's going to close that gap.
Yeah, but
right?
then this isn't going to be touching
That
that.
doesn't matter. We'll note that when we go to cut, that this has to come back, whatever, quarter inch or whatever it is, right? You know, because I'm going to draw the line. See, the line doesn't start here. It starts down here with this stuff.
I know. I just
Right?
thought it would
You see?
be nicely seated if it all touched.
We'll compensate for that, though. We will. When we go to cut it, we'll compensate for that. Right? We'll just add that little bit, or even if we add a little more than we need, when we go to fit it, we know the problem's up here if it doesn't fit in. And then we just keep shaving it until we get it to fit there, right?
Okay, looks right in your head? Because to me, I have to redo it.
Nope.
I didn't know my grandfather was a genius.
Oh, I wish I would have farted.
Get in touch with the forces.
Okay, and then, so this little bit up here.
Yeah, this cut isn't quite 3/8, but it's very close.
Close enough?
Got him! Got him!
Close enough. Good enough for hand grenades, dancing, and Josh's carpentry. And now also Roger's.
Yeah, it's perfectly even with the lambs that we put in, right?
Okay, good.
So, yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Okay, so I should draw that line a little longer. And it comes right down to that cut. All right. So we need a little skinny piece of that. Okay. Yep. On the corner. It catches both lines.
Okay, but you don't care about this? Like, this is throwing me off. Is this our hero piece, or we...
No, we're going to use this. We're going to
Okay.
use it, right? Because,
So
see,
then-
all you need is this little piece. Well, actually, that has to extend out.
Right. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. You're not a genius.
No. This is, we're forgetting. This is 1.5 inches thick. It's 1.5 inches. Give me a tape measure. Give me a tape measure. Yeah, we can't forget that. We can't forget that. Right? So, you're going to do that again, right? Oh, God, where's my reading glasses?
Another curse word.
Oh! He's keeping track.
Yeah, see, this part is not confusing to me at all. It's literally only this feeding part here that meets the existing.
You'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
See, if this was 1 inch, we just bend it. Oh, I wish I would have farted.
Yeah, so this part we need to go down to the bottom of our faux shiplap.
Yep.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it runs wild right now.
So this should be 3/8 of an inch smaller than that, right? To be perfect. See, I drew 1.5 inch line, right? This is 1 1/8 inches, right? You add the 3/8, comes out to 1.5 inches.
Perfect.
Right, so it is perfect. So we need this 1 1/8 inches right there. So just a straight edge there.
This thing we get in touch with the forces.
That's looking alright for you? Alright. I think that what you were thinking was different than what I was thinking.
Well, there are two different heads.
And mine is damaged at the moment.
Oh, I see. So, we made a boomerang.
Yeah.
We're going to Australia, so. This is our sample.
Okay.
Does not matter.
I want it to go on there though, but I see what you're. Okay, I didn't realize that you thought it didn't matter at all. I was under the assumption that we wanted it to have that, which we can cut another one.
But the thing is this is where it's going to be cut off, right? Because is this coming straight down or folding in with a piece across? Because you want to keep it even with the edge of that board, right?
Well, this is new today, so I haven't really thought about it, but we could even just keep it here and have right from this faux piece of because it goes all the way across. This is the one I want to be showing. This piece was just extra. I was going to have the ceiling come from here and follow our contour that way to there, and then that's where our transition to flat would go a second time around. Here, I'm thinking now that we have this, we have a straight line here, then we come up, and then we go have another straight line go up here, and then this roof line will also be straight.
So when you put this curtain on this window, you can put your curtain rod underneath this little piece.
Exactly.
And then you don't see it.
Yes,
right?
exactly. And that will be good for, I think aesthetics. It'll look good. So we can cut this off here. In fact, actually, I think I would like this to even go even further, all the way to here. We can use that. We can trace this piece.
No, man, I wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah, because this piece is flat, and then it would have to be curved a little bit, and I don't want it to curve at all. You see, because this is where it starts. The roof starts being.
Oh yeah, okay,
yeah.
All right. So,
we're off to a good start with this.
Yeah. But we take the measurement from the edge of this to there.
Yeah.
Right, and add it to the piece. It's just that the plywood we're using, we don't have wide pieces, so that's what I was thinking about.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure.
Let's want to go and buy a sheet.
No, that's okay. I'm sure we could find some out in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But this is all going to work. You see how nice that fits?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So when we get these put in, this one, the center one, the next one, and the one on the far end.
Yeah.
The plywood's going to bow beautifully right in there.
Yeah,
right?
and in our jig, it'll help us a little bit how we have it sitting right now, and it's soaking wet right now as well. So I think
So let's see if we have to cut
a different from this side.
two different sides.
Right, because guys, if you've been watching the series, you know that this thing was built by a bunch of blind men, and
see, look, because.
See, that's what I like. I like how that's tight. Well, minus the fact that there's just a little.
Yeah, well, if I take that out of there, it'll slip up high enough that this will fit on top. Because see, right now it doesn't.
Okay, let's cut that. Let's cut out that little mouse.
You got
nibble.
an X-Acto knife with you?
Yeah.
You got an X-Acto knife? You are a very fine boy. You are like a toolbox.
A toolbox.
Well, it beats saying tool. There you go. This should work. No, see, this still will not go, right? So this side is different.
Okay, well, you know what? I want this to seat. I don't know. It's my ADD, my OCD, my elemental P. I need it to. So let's just cut that shy there, and then it'll fit nice and.
No, it won't. It won't go up. You have to cut this deeper, right? It has to come up here.
No, why don't we just cut this one? Oh, you're right. You're right, because then the radius will be off.
This is a different. Look. See all this? Look.
You're right. You're right.
So we have to cut a new one, right? We have to cut a new one for this side, right? But
we have to cut a new.
We already have the jig to do it, right?
We have to cut a new one for that side too.
See if you fit that in there.
In theory, this is what it's supposed to look like, guys.
Yep.
Tight like that, and tight like that, like a tiger. But then this is also supposed to come out a little bit and then go up so that our ceiling. It'll all make sense.
Yes.
We're not going to make any dollars off it, but it'll make sense.
There we go. The perfect rib. Finally, that took some doing. I finally figured it out. And then I also figured out this one over here. Fits in there nice and perfect. And this one should fit in here somewhere in the middle. Yes. Okay. Okay. Everyone else went in for dinner, but I really wanted to finish these because they were going to bug me forever because of all the different ways they needed to fit in and around everything. Now it's not going to bug me. I'm done, and I can go in for dinner as well. Well, we're not done actually, but we can just trace these three and then laminate what we need to laminate, and then we'll be done. But first, we eat.
Would you like something to drink?
No, I'm actually good with this right now. Okay, maybe a cup of that.
Now that's funny.
Good morning. Gramps is out here somewhere. Clint is here. So maybe Gramps is in the shop where I believe Clint would be. Let's see. Hey.
What? That's for horses.
Oh, that reminds me. What nut shovel on redemption?
What? What did you just say?
Hey, I have that shirt.
Yeah, I love this shirt.
Okay, I gotta go change.
Okay.
Right there. Twins. All right, let's go make some. You like that one? Okay, so we got to get started on those webs. And Clint is going to be working on that door. Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
You're not.
Ha 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 ha.
Fail. Okay, here we go with the Mutt and Jeff show. She's all good. Where I need a third hand. See? There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Oh, that one doesn't want to sink. Oh, it's a little.
Missed the. So the guy that did the measuring.
No, the measurement is right. It's the guy that did the marking.
Oh, I see. All right. That guy. Is he coming back? Oh, man, you pulled that one down nice.
Nice.
Real nice. Okay, so start in the middle.
Oh, split it bad.
Ooh.
Let's pre-drill up. Nice.
Nice!
That's what makes you lose your lose your guts.
It's when you put the twist on the word, right?
Oh, well.
You stripped it out.
I stripped it out, dude. That's freaking the laws of nature that stripped it out.
I'll have to remember that.
There we go. Beauty. Beauty. It is in. Now, you guys might be asking, dude, what is your deal? Why did you guys spend so much time on doing the ribs since all of them were all the same size or whatever? Or maybe you're wondering, why not take out the original stringer? Well, in my case for it is that everything else that I replaced with new opened a huge can of worms, and I wasn't about to do that with the roof because it still fits in good. So that stays the same, and what we've just done follows the contours of the two sides. Now, if the middle, for whatever reason, whoever made it was like, oh, screw the middle, I'm gonna make it so this doesn't fit if there is a middle, then we'll have to cross that bridge and burn it when we get there. I think this is good. Adds a lot of rigidity to it, and then with the tin on it too, that'll add even more rigidity, because that is what had it nice and stable up there, plus the bed that was in here originally. But now we don't need a bed up there, don't need cabinets up there. Should be good.
And the gap between the two pieces of plywood is where we're going to put the spoiler on the back.
Right. This is a gift for my wife for her birthday. I don't think she would want that, but maybe we'll make one, put it on there, and see what she thinks. Right?
I think it's a good idea.
That's a bad idea. Okay, next.
Wait, I gotta move this.
Dude, that's structural. That's structural to the whole build.
You're gonna kill thousands if that falls.
So right
Well,
now,
those are the people we don't like anyway.
right, exactly. Okay, I got it. Just scribing a line along the rib so that we can put in more screws. If it was me, I probably would have just eyeballed it like you do drywall or sheathing of a house or whatever you do. And
35% of them would have came out the side.
I'm good at it, dude. I've been doing drywall for years. I hardly ever miss. And even if I did, this is going to get covered up on the inside.
I'd put them a little closer together than that.
Do you think?
Yeah, man. Like every 4 inches.
In that case, I'll do it every 5 inches.
You don't want to be going down the highway and the whole back of your trailer blows off on somebody's windshield.
Is that illegal or something?
I don't think you can do that. I drew him a line and he still missed.
Dude, I put it right smack dab in the line and it missed because you didn't.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look. That's right dead center. Right
Yeah,
dead
that
center.
one's good. That one's there. And then it pokes out the side.
Yeah, because you put the screw in on an angle.
No, I didn't. That was straight as an arrow.
Look, dude. Back that screw out. We'll show them how crooked you went in. Whoops.
Doesn't know how to work a drill.
It's the first day with my new hand.
Yeah, it is a little crooked.
Yeah.
But I think that's how you took it out.
Oh yes, it followed a different hole when I took it out.
There we go. I like that. Do you like that?
I'm loving it. On the interior side, this became a lot more rigid. It's very good.
That makes sense.
Yep.
There we go. Didn't have to pre-drill those at all. Now, those of you who are watching closely might be wondering why we're using a pan head screw rather than like a wood screw. And it's to prevent what actually happened with this rib. Apparently, and I just learned this, the pan head screw versus a wood screw structure, this fluted head is sometimes what leads to splitting in the end grain of plywood, whereas this allows for more aggression with the with an end grain application on plywood. So we have these little pan heads and we're using them. Works for me, good enough for my trailer. It's in. Now shall we?
So did you do the other end?
Look at that! Look at that, guys! Yeah, all of them are done.
You did the other end?
Yep. Roger right now is folding down the tin, the excess tin over top of our new rollback, and while he's doing that,
Gramps is gonna hold it for me.
Gramps is gonna hold it for Roger.
Yes.
While he's doing that, I am going to get ready for the next step. So, if you've been watching the series here, there were some concerns about insulation, because I had said that I am not worried about insulation, and which is true to a degree, but I misspoke. I don't need insulation for the cold, because even if I did insulate this nice and good, a good R value's worth, we're not going to be camping in the winter, because that would be hard to survive in an Alberta winter. Minus 40, you're not going to be comfortable no matter how much insulation you have in there, and your heating is just, it's going to take so much energy. So we do not need insulation for cold, but it would be nice to have insulation for heat reflection. Deflection? Deflection. We still need to insulate for that, because it gets pretty warm in the summers, and it would be better to not be sleeping in an oven. So we have this. Thank you to Daryl for suggesting this, because I've never used this stuff before, because I'm used to just, you know, typical home construction. He told me about this bubble wrap stuff that's good for reflecting heat, so we are going to use this. Thank you, Daryl. I believe this also works as a vapor barrier. Also, this is Daryl. Oh, it's on both sides.
Never trust a guy with the name Daryl.
Why? He's got a beard. He has a goatee.
So where are you putting this? On the outside?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
You're going to have a hard time pulling this back.
That's where it was before.
The insulation was out here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was wrapped all the way around the outside.
Really?
Yep. All right. Well, it's not a huge deal. It may seem like a big deal, but I'm not worried about that at all. Like that, I can easily repair that. But first things first, let's get rid of all this insulation here. Insulation on the roof, or ceiling, I guess, so that I can strip the roof as well. I'm not going to go underneath everything this time. I'm just going to put it in, just like you would in a home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that went further than I thought it would.
You only kicked it with 700 pounds pressure.
We're actually just going to stop for breakfast, so. It's okay, bud.
We're gonna build a life together, you and I, forever and ever. And stardust, and I hear your voice come through the door 1,000 times or maybe more, and smile inside to know you're mine completely. Do you know how lovely you are in the starlight, in the starlight of my heart? Do you know how lovely you are in the moonlight, in the moonlight of my heart? We're gonna build a home together, you and I, forever and ever, and we'll make memories on the beach under the stardust, and I hear your voice come through the door 1,000 times or maybe more, and smile inside to know you're mine completely. I wind up every day thinking about the way you make me feel when your lips touch my lips. Crawl inside a cave or live somewhere strange. As long as I'm with you, I got what I need. We're gonna build a life together, you and I, forever and ever, and we'll make memories on a beach under the stardust, and I hear your voice come through the door 1,000 times and maybe more, and smile inside to know you're mine completely, mine completely, mine completely, mine.
Who do you think got who? Me or Gramps? Or wait, how do you say that? Did I get Gramps or did Gramps get me? So these are our guns, and they're actually just the pieces that... Oh yeah, perfect fit. Let me grab this. Excellent. By the way, I got him. Right?
No.
It was me. I won. Well, that's it, guys. This is ready to bring out to the paint shop, which I'm super stoked about. Now that it's at this point, Ashley has to narrow down, let's say, the color choices to one that she may be thinking of. Now, I know a lot of you want to keep the graphic here. The graphic is pretty cool. If it didn't need a paint job, we would just keep it just like this. But there is lots of peeling paint, which we could live with right up there. But it's not the best. Also, Ashley also pointed out, which this bugs me every time I see it now, this is not in the middle. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but doesn't that irk you? It does me. Every time I look at it, I hate it. So if we were going to keep the graphic, I at least would fix that so it's symmetrical. But other than that, it's up to Ashley to decide what we are going to do with this. trust me guys, anything that she comes up with color-wise, it's gonna suit the trailer. It's gonna be awesome. I was even thinking we could take it down to the bare aluminum. That's what this is. So it's white paint, just aluminum, and then this green paint, and so on and so forth all the way down. It's a classic look. We're gonna maintain that classic look in the end here. Look, there's Ashley. Hey Ash, did you pick a color? Yeah. She picked a color. So stay tuned for another vlog for what that's gonna be. Also, there's Roger. Thanks for your help, Gramps. Without his help, this would have been very difficult to do myself. So if you guys remember, before my friend's wedding, we decided just to button it up to see how everything fit with the new framing. With the new framing, things were just a little off because this thing was built kind of willy-nilly. So I wanted to make sure that it all stayed together and didn't, you know, have, I don't know what would have happened, but it didn't happen, so that's good. So this time around, we buttoned it all up and caulked it all. So all of the seams are now caulked, which is good. And another thing that we've done is we've switched some of the orientations of the laps. So the laps that would allow water to go in are now on the outside to prevent that. One of the worst ones was this one up here. This used to be inside of this, so we just moved it to the inside, caulked that from the inside. So now we shouldn't have any issues with leaking. We've also, you can't really see it because it's dark in here, but where we could on the inside, we've caulked the seams there as well. On the inside, well, you can't see these at all now because they're covered. We should be good when it comes to leaks. Another thing that we're going to do, well, hey Penny, how's it going? Another thing that we're going to do, when we put the trims back on, we're going to caulk those on the back side so that when we put our fasteners in, all of that will be leak proof as well. And they'll have rubber washers on the fastener, just like this as well. So that will be after paint. I think it'll be good. On the inside here, we've put in our heat shield, just on the ceiling, not on the walls, but we had to do that because we were now permanently attaching the tin, and this had to go on the top side of our bracing and stringers. And so we did do the ceiling. Looks good. That should refract a lot of heat. Another thing that we did here, which I don't know if it came across, we have added a radius. Wow, I should have done this while it was still light outside. We've added a radius to our stringers so that the roof humps slightly so that there is no standing water, or very little, as much as we can help it. So that's a big improvement. This is something that I was thinking about for a while, and then Daryl, he also had the same idea, and so I was like, you know what, for sure I'm going to do that. That's a great idea. Daryl's full of ideas. He calls me every so often. He's like, hey man, you know what you should do? You should do this. And I've done it, Daryl. Oh yeah, and this was Roger's idea. Adding in a full piece for extra rigidity, which is good. It doesn't add too much weight to it, but it'll be good. And then there will be also an architectural detail in the design as well that I think will suit the shape and era of this camper. But as you can see, it's getting dark, so you can't see much yet, but you will see more in another vlog. So stay tuned. I'm trying to think if I missed anything that we've done, but I don't know. It's been a long couple, 2-3 days. Ugh. Hey, Penny.
Thanks for watching Gramps Chronicles.
Number 6.
And if you're bored, go back and watch the rest of them.
To be continued.
You're never going to pull this apart. Ever. The next guy might. And go, did they ever do a nice job?
Still cursing.
Yeah, right. You don't have that on. Oh, man. Why don't you tell me when it's on?
Because it's more candid if you don't
Oh yeah, sure.
Thanks for watching.